I miss my home every time, but now I feel that my home is in Italy. In this city, they live with football. They feel happiness, you know, when they watch the football, and this is something different you cannot see in other places for me. The way they treat me, the way they love me, I'm so grateful. Football for me is like my life. It's so simple to say, you know. Football is my life.
During its millennia of history, the city of Naples has become an open-air museum of enchanting beauty and welcomes anyone who wants to visit it with the warmth and hospitality that has always distinguished it. Under the shadow of Vesuvius and embraced by its sea, Naples exports Italian excellence around the world with unique products that encapsulate all the quality of Made in Italy.
I was playing with my friends on the streets every time I used to go out. Even after the trainings, I go to play with them. My first steps in football was in the streets, so that's how I grew up. The way how I play, I think this is the answer, because in the streets you touch every time to the ball, you love to be with the ball. So also in football now I feel that I try to be like on the streets. So the streets give me so inspiration about the football. I was, I think, 8 when I started professional football. I was in good academy, and after, when I was 11, Dinamo Tbilisi's academy take me, and I was like 5 years there. So they have good academy, they raise good players. You know, we have too much talent that can play in good football. I was used to live there, and this team helped me so much. I was watching Serie A games every time, even when I was a child. I know that the Italian defenders was like quite strong. In Georgia, when you say Italy, so everybody think about like good defenders, you know. Maradona was one of the best of the history of football. When like somebody try to compare you, it's like maybe a little bit crazy, but you know, for me it's a pleasure, of course. I'm so grateful of this. You will play also in Maradona's teams. It's a pleasure, of course, you know, that we bring the same t-shirt. My father every time telling me that before I came here that Maradona was the best football player, you know, his idol. Of course, when my family came here, when I have also the game day, also they try to go out to eat some pizza or pasta, like these things. They like so much, really. The Italian food is one of the best in the world. I will change maybe pasta, pizza to khachapuri and khinkali, Georgian food. Here in Georgia, we have similar people because when we do something, we want to do best, you know. Also in Georgia, they love football too much, like in Napoli. For me, Napoli have good views than Tbilisi, but also Tbilisi is very good.
The sartorial tradition of the territory is in a state of continuous evolution, and over the centuries, increasingly expert hands have created its unique identity, sought after and admired all over the world. Heads of state, the English royal family, and some of the world's wealthiest individuals wear clothes made in this city. Sartorial expressions of the tailor's supreme skill and the love of an entire people.
Details is really important. When you work so hard, the football gives you something. Every work is so important. Here we have good goalkeepers, so if you shoot normally, they will save it for sure. So you have to shoot like in the point, you know. It's football, you know, it's difficult, it's not easy, so that's why we work every time to make us better, shoot better. Talent also is important, but for me, you have talent, but you don't work as hard, you will fall down for sure. If you work hard, everything will be good. It was like something crazy because, you know, in my dreams I can't imagine that one day I will be champion of Italy. I was like, how I did it, you know. It was so big way, difficult way, but I did it, so I was so happy, but I cannot make these emotions. They give me motivation, you know, because when you see that someone like want to win, I want to win, you know, for them. Sometimes you need this. They give some energy that you cannot find.
Naples, a city that wears its traditions with style and strides into the future, supported by its reputation, by the craftsmanship of its artists, by the passion of its people, and protected by the enchanting song of an ancient mermaid.
When we win against Juventus away, like we were so close to become the champions, so when we back to the airport, it was something like unbelievable. I cannot say with words, you know. Maybe like all city was out. When we was coming with the bus, everyone was shouting, like singing. So it was like something I cannot imagine, you know. It was unbelievable, and I can say that it was the best day of my life. Of course, you know, when you win one time, you want to win also second time. I give them every time my best. In this life, nothing is easy. I became champion of Italy in my first season. I will bring Scudetto first. I learned too much, you know, here. Also, not on the football, also without the football, you know, in the real life. I learned so much things about Napolitan people, and I think it's a big experience to be part of this city. So I will take too much things, you know, in other country if I go.